Hello, today I'm going to present about locating subjects in sentences. First, I'm going to talk about explanation, definition, and usage. And second, I'm going to give an example of the grammatical construction and an exercise. I will talk about how to locate subjects in sentences, the explanation, and the key points to better understand this topic. Now, in the explanation is the definition. So, this refers to the process of identifying who or what is performing the action in a sentence. The subject is crucial part of sentence structure, as it indicates the person, place, thing, or idea that is carrying out the verb's action. Now, the usage. We have three important points here. The first one is identify the verb. So here you have to look for the action word in the sentence. Um, an example is she sings beautifully. So here the verb is sings. The second point is ask to yourself who or what is performing the action. This question helps to locate the subject. An example is who sings? Now, the answer is she. And in a third point is look for subject verb agreement. Ensure that the subject and verb agree in number and person. The example is she sings beautifully. The subject, she, is in singular, agrees with the verb sings that is also in singular. Here I have another example of the usage. The sentence says, the leaves on the tree are turning yellow. So here the subject is the leaves on the tree. The verb is are turning yellow. And we also have here a complement that is yellow. But also we have the question that says, who or what is turning yellow? This question is important just to identify the subject. Here I also put a note that says, just to keep in mind when you find something similar to it, just to remember. For example, here I put a group of children. This is a subject because it's a collective noun. Even though it refers to multiple children, the verb agrees with the singular noun. That is group. Now, I'm going to explain a little bit about the verb because are turning is a compound verb that is indicating an action that is happening in the present. Also, the question is to identify the subject and who is performing the action. Now, the subject, the leaves on the tree, even though on the tree is a modifier describing the leaves, the main subject is the leaves. So now I'm going to give an example of the grammatical construction. Sometimes, most of the time, we have the verb, the subject, the object, modifiers, and complement. But here I only put three of them, that is the verb, is a word that expresses an action, occurrence, or a state of being. The first one. The second one is object or complement, it depends. The object receives the action of the verb, it is applicable. And the complement provides additional information that completes the meaning of the sentence. Like in the last example of the leaves on the tree are turning yellow, we said that yellow is a complement because it gives additional information to the sentence. And now we go to the exercises. Now the first one is my best friend loves pizza. Okay, so here the subject is my best friend. This is who is performing the action. Now the verb is loves. This is the action being performed. And the complement pizza. This is what is being loved, completing the meaning of the action. Now, the number 2 is Sarah and her brother went to the park. Here, the subject is Sarah and her brother. This is who is performing the action. The verb is went, the action being performed, and the complement is to the park. This is the destination or place where the action is directed, completing the meaning of the action. And finally, the number 3. The students in the classroom are paying attention. Here the subject is the students in the classroom. The verb is are playing and the complement is attention. This is what is being paid, completing to the meaning of the action. So this is all for my part. Thank you so much for paying attention. And here are the